Anyway, 24 hours of this little fingering festival I'm sitting through, right? 24 hours in, the baby's heart rate drops. They gotta do emergency C-section, right? Doctor comes up to me, they're like, okay, we have to do a C-section. Obviously, you read the books and pamphlets, you know what to expect. And I'm like, yeah. They wheel my wife to another room. I go with them, right? I'm fucking delirious. My thumbs are sore from Mario Kart. Like, I haven't slept in 24 hours. The hospital's Rainbow Road. I got no fucking clue what's going on. The doctor takes me to a little room inside that room and hands me the doctor's outfit, the scrubs. She goes, put this on. I go, for what? I'm like, do I need to carve the pumpkin? I'm like, what kind of janky-ass insurance do I have that I gotta perform the fucking C-section? I'm Googling on the low, dad C-section. It's just tranny porn showing up on my phone. I'm like, who the fuck stole my phone and looked up all this awesome shit, you know? Follow the doctor back into the room. We go into the room, my wife's laying on this bed. There's a curtain hanging from the ceiling right below her tits, okay? Doctor goes, you go up there with the tits. I'm like, obviously, not going down there with a chainsaw massacre. I'm going up there with the knock-knocks. I protect the tits, I guard the tits. My wife's passed out, I'm just, you gotta keep the ducts open, right? That baby you gotta feed, you don't want the titty milk to glaze him over. So I got them coin purse, I'm blowing into him like a Snapple bottle. Just... Doctor starts carving up my wife. Takes out the baby. We hear the baby cry, can't see the baby because of the curtain. My wife goes, go look at the baby. I go around the curtain, I see the baby. Now, I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen a brand new baby. You know how frogs start as tadpoles? Babies start as Puerto Rican. Did you guys know that? Every baby starts as Puerto Rican. This is the most Puerto Rican looking baby I've ever seen in my life. It had a Yankee fitted, it had a keychain with a frog on it. It was driving a Toyota RAV4 with a 4.7 Uber rating. It wasn't even Google Gaga, it was like... It had too much rhythm to be mine. I go right up to the doctor, I'm like, yo, why is the baby Puerto Rican? The doctor looks at me and she goes, we just need to heat it up. They take my Puerto Rican baby. They put it under the taquitos lamp from 7-Eleven. No bullshit. The finest medical institutions, United States of America, will turn your Puerto Rican baby white with a taquitos lamp from 7-Eleven. I watched them barbecue the boat equal right out of my baby. My baby changed colors like a mood ring, and let me tell you something. My mood, way better. Oh my God. Second the baby turned white, I was like, they will not replace us. I regret saying that out loud. Gave us this beautiful little baby, man. We had a little girl, icky. You need me to hang a painting or a refrigerator, you let me know. And I'll Peter Parker put it wherever the fuck you want. Now, when you're a dude, you gotta get your sperm tested. You gotta go to the hospital, you gotta jerk off into a cup, which I now know is a deeply humbling experience. Because it turns out cum looks way bigger on a back. I built my whole confidence on back cum volume, which I now know is a mirage. It's a lie. Women's backs are actually made out of passenger side mirrors from cars. Did you know that? Objects appear larger than they actually are. On a back, I thought I was an artist on a back. I thought I worked for Nickelodeon. I was giving out Kids' Choice Awards. Grab me a towel. You're gonna need a ShamWow to mop up the mess that we got on your back. I walked in that hospital with so much confidence. They handed me a cup. I'm handing them back a martini. I'm ready. Remember, I went in the room. I jerked off. I opened my eyes. I looked down. I thought I missed. There was so little sperm in this cup, I could have counted them individually. There was a red line on the cup 3/4 of the way up. For what fucking reason, I do not know to this day. 3/4 of the way. What zoo animal hippopotamus cups are you giving out to people? Why are you even giving me a cup? Give me a contact lens case. I'll turn that shit into a Guinness. Have it foaming at the top and everything. Let it settle, nurse. Let it settle. You never had a Guinness before? I'm feeling so insecure about the amount. I'm like, I gotta ask the nurse if this is like enough. I muster any bit of courage I have left in my body. I take a deep breath. I walk out the room. I see the nurse, and it is this meatball of an Italian guy. Chest hair coming out the scrubs. He's got a gold pepper chain on. He's not even wearing Crocs. He got on Jordan 3s, okay? I'm like, this guy does not work here full time. This is a hustle so he could steal fentanyl. There's something going on. I walk up to him, low key. I get about 5 feet away. He looks up. He sees me. He goes, Schulz! Let me tell you something. The last place you want to get recognized is the sperm clinic when you have a sprinkle of cum at the bottom of a cup. I go, what's up, man? Let's keep it down. I go, hey, bro, you think this is like enough? He takes the cup. He holds it up to the light like it's a fucking gemstone. He goes, honestly, bro, there's a gay guy that works here. I think he's got more in between his teeth. Melted my soul, but good fucking joke. I'll give it to him. He goes, don't worry, Schultz, all you need is one. I'm worried. I leave. I start talking myself back up. The whole week, I'm talking myself back. I'm like, yeah, you don't have a lot, but it's fucking dense. It's high proof. You got the moonshine. That's what you got. My wife and I go back to get the results. Doctor starts with my wife. My wife's name is Emma. He goes, Emma, I just have to say, your ovaries are absolutely beautiful. They're stunning. They're spectacular. They're immaculate. Motherfucker said too many adjectives, if you ask me. Like, just a 1 to 10 and you shut up. Stop talking about the inside of my waist vagina, all right? You know what the pussy looks like on the inside. It's like, this shit is. Don't it look like an angry Mexican? Like, you want these eggs, fool? Come get them, man. I'm so delusional. I look at him, I go, so what do you think it is? He looks at me, he goes, well, we also have your sperm analysis, and we would say your sperm is like a C+. Blacked out. Knee-jerk reaction. You ain't even tasted, right? Which, I got defensive, I can admit it. I go, what the fuck you mean C+? He goes, well, your sperm doesn't really swim that well. I go, well, maybe they know they're in a cup, huh? You think about that? You doing laps in a jacuzzi? No, you fucking sit back, relax, smoke a joint, right? Sit in the seat with a jet shooting up your ass, but you don't tell anybody that's gay if they know, right? I go, why the fuck don't they swim well? He goes, it could just be who you are, huh? He goes, it could also be you've been taking hair pills for 15 years. I go, what? He goes, yeah, the main effect of hair pills is, you know, you don't lose your hair. But one of the side effects is stops your sperm from swimming. So while you're on hair pills, you have a full head of hair, but you can't get women pregnant. I said, hold the fuck on. Nobody told me hair pills actually make you perfect. You're telling me there's a pill men can take where we can come in any woman that will allow us, not get them pregnant, and the side effect is our hair looks incredible? Is that? It's not hair pills, that's limitless. You're marketing this wrong, doc. I tell my wife, I go, fuck the hair pills, fuck my hair, let's have this baby. My wife goes, let's look at all the options. That hurt, I'm not gonna lie, that hurt. I get it a little bit because my ears are big and my nose is big, and without hair I'd look like a banker at Gringotts, but it still hurt. I go to the doctor. I go, okay, doc, what can we do? Doctor goes, I think you guys should try an IUI. I go, what's that? He goes, intrauterine insemination. I go, Doc, I went to public school. But I'm pretty sure that's exactly what the fuck I've been doing. I'm intra the uterus, and I'm semening that thing as much as I possibly can. I've been turning my wife into a cannoli the last 6 months. Doctor goes, no. An IUI is this. And this is what he says to me verbatim. I'm not changing any words. He goes, when your wife is at peak ovulation, you both come to the hospital. Your wife goes in one room, you go in another room. You masturbate in your room, I come collect your sample, then I'll go in the room with your wife. And I'll put that sample in your wife. The fuck you just say to me? Say what you just said again, because I must have heard something different come out of your fucking face. It sounded like you said, you jerk off, I'll take it from here, little guy. That's what it fucking sounded like. I don't need you to DoorDash to come into my wife. I'll deliver it just fine, thank you. You want me to sit in the corner like a cuck while you put the cum in my wife? What do I tell my kid when they're like, how did I get here? Well, me, your mom, and a friend. Had a ditty party, you know. Here's the thing. We try the IUI. Doesn't work. Natural. Didn't work. Cock. Didn't work. Go back to the doctor. We're like, what do you got left? He goes, there's one more option. It's called IVF. Okay, you guys have heard of IVF, yeah? Most people have heard of it. They don't really know what it is. It's Jurassic Park. That's all it is. Take the sperm from the dude, the eggs from the chick, you send it to a lab with thousands of other people's sperm and eggs, hope they read the labels, and that's it, right? So you can see why I was concerned when a fucking Puerto Rican came out of my wife. I'm like, I knew this would happen. My handwriting is shit. They're like, I can't read it. Get me a Hector, that will knock her up. Get me a Hector right now. Bro, you get these chicks around max contract players, it's a fucking Pez dispenser down there, right? No, you're right. Shots, 100%. You basically got to shoot the women up with the female hormones, estrogen and progesterone. You want to increase those levels inside the body. Those are the hormones that make women, right? Testosterone is what makes men men. So every morning I inject my wife, every evening I inject her, every morning I inject her, every evening I inject her. And I'm sure this is a coincidence, but the more woman juice I would inject in my wife, well, what do you think happened to her demeanor, if you could guess? You think she became real logical, or? Oh my God, you're so good at parking all of a sudden. How'd you get so good at parking? You think she went batshit fucking crazy? Option C, cunt. Thank God I had some testosterone left over, so anytime she got a little too wild, bang, I just hit her with the T. Not enough to box for Algeria in the Olympics, just enough to calm her down. Just enough to calm her down. Where the fuck were you last night? Oh my God. I feel so rational. Do you want to hear a story with no unnecessary details? I was wrong. Anyway, do that for a few weeks. Then you gotta do what's called the retrieval, where they basically stick this vacuum tube up inside your wife, pop open the ovaries, suck all the eggs out. We did ours on Easter egg hunt, kind of far. And the only thing the dude has to do for the whole IVF experience is we just gotta jerk off. That's the